Good morning, or actually, good afternoon, good morning out here. I had to do this from my home today because I'm working. This is the day I spend putting all the emails together for the week. And so all those emails that you see, which hopefully will streamline a little bit better, but that's a whole different conversation. But anyway, we thank you for coming on such short notice. We were talking the other day, Cary and I, and some of the other team members, and we noticed we do classes on Mondays, we do classes on Tuesdays, we do Fridays and musicals a lot. We do all these wonderful things, and we looked at our Saturday. We thought we don't have much stuff going on Saturdays, and I said, Cary, can you do a prestige? And I can't tell you with the enthusiasm that he gets when I say the word prestige. It's one of his most loved Lowry products to play and demonstrate. And I said, let's do a last minute thing, and whoever shows up, great. We'll do a show. And we were on 7 minutes early, 10 minutes early. We thought, is there anybody here yet? There's only one, and all of a sudden, all of you showed up. That's great. We welcome you. You're going to be in for a treat because Cary here is going to demonstrate and play the heck out of and demonstrate the heck out of this magnificent instrument. I have to tell you, when this model was introduced, it was beyond successful. In fact, I remember the first 3 months it was introduced. Lowry had so many orders; they were back ordered for almost 3 months in some cases. They just could not handle the amount of orders. But after today, you'll see and hear why. And it's just going to be a fun show. Anytime Cary does any type of demonstration or show, it's always a lot of fun. So I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Cary. Spotlight you. It's all yours, Cary.
Hi, everybody. Cary Price from Port Charlotte, Fletcher Music. I'm going to talk about today the Prestige Plus, A5000 Plus. And I'm going to just go over all the things I'm excited about and a lot of people like about it, and hope you'd enjoy about it. So first off, I'm going to talk about the beautiful wooden cabinet. Lowry made a beautiful wooden cabinet with the Prestiges. This one's in the real wood cherry. This one's in the cherry finish. Sometimes they're also oak ones. This is the cherry wood cabinet. It has the roll top. Ooh, wooden roll top. Has a rack extender that pulls out. And what's nice about it, it's nice and low. Look at that. You can look right here. So I can have books up here, books up here, books over here, and I can have my book I'm working on over here. The bench has the leather top, and even has drawers on each side. You can put stuff in, and this one has CDs. You can put CDs and your booklets, your manual, and each side you have drawers. Isn't that great? And then it has lots of nice lighting. The has the music rack light. Ready? Watch this.
Everybody's going ooh.
Ooh, so you can have the light on the top,
We're
or
all going ooh.
on the rack extender. Isn't that great? Then you have lighting panel lights. Watch this. Look how bright you can get it. You has a dimmer, and they're all LED. They don't get hot. Oh, just kidding. Look at that. So they don't get hot. You can have a really brighter. I'd like to be right there. There's a little panel lights, little turn knob right here. Yeah, and then the ABCs. I have them off right now. Look at that. That's bright, a little bit dim, then bright, and then really bright, and then off. So I'm just gonna put them right there, so you can get the right amount of lighting on the organ. And then also, you can't see, but I'm gonna make it able to see. There's bass pedal lights. Watch this. Isn't that great? So you got lights, pedal lights, and it really, when it's darker in the room, it looks like a theater. So it's shaped like the theater organ. So the lighting, yay! The cabinet, and then also there's two octaves of bass pedals down here. And then sometimes people say, "Oh, I wish I could turn them off." Well, now they have a pedals off button. So I push that button. Now I can hold the bass pedal, and it doesn't do it. So I can rest my feet on it, and it doesn't matter. And it's right over here when I turn on the power button. A little bright over there, you can see, but I turned the button on. Okay, so the nice lights, it now has 11 speakers. And the speakers, I'm going to just play a big tune with it. It's got the bass speaker in the center, the woofer that does just the bass, and then it has mid-range speakers which did the mid area, and then it has little speakers called tweeters, and they do the high-pitched bells and stuff, and they're mounted. So there's 11 speakers total for the beautiful tone. Isn't that great? Now I want to talk about the technology. In the SU series, like the Royale and Stardust and Rhapsody and Legacy, Sensation, they had 48 sound generators, or like pixels, like people do digital stuff. 48 instruments could be played at once. 48 times they recorded a song, recorded a sound. Well, now it's 96. It's double, so it's even more precise and real. And so 96 sound generators in here. 96 sounds could be playing at once without, that locking up. So it's amazing. 96. So I'm going to start off talking about also the color screen. The screen, they went from black and white to color. And now if you have a Stardust or Sensation Performer, you also have the color screen. But the beautiful color screen, it's easy. It's touch screen. I just press it, and it's nice. If anybody likes the organ sound, I'm going to talk about this. This has 6 tone generators from the different organ companies that used to be in business. The Wurlitzer, the Thomas, the Kahn, the Hammond, Lowrey, Gil Branson. Watch this. So I'm going to take an organ sound, and I'm going to push these 2 buttons right over here, and it says Tibby and Jazz. And it has 6 tone generators, and you're going to hear a little pop when it goes into the new one. So this is first of all, here is do it this way, the Lowrey organ sound. Here is the Gil Branson. People had a Thomas organ. Here's the Thomas. And then the Kahn. The mighty Wurlitzer. Yay! Isn't that great? So it has all the different companies, And Lowrey was able to do that on the Prestige because a lot of people at that time, several years ago, brought their big organ from up north, and they missed the sound, and now they can have their organ sounds again. And another great thing is the way they put the buttons. They took they found out that a lot of people ask about what are these tabs, these tongue tabs. A lot of you have them. And they say, what are those for? And a lot of people say, oh, don't worry about those. You don't use those. But then someone will say, well, what they are really is these clear tabs are organ sounds. And then you have your yellow string ones. And then vocals, the brown. And then you have your lower organ strings and vocal. And then the purple ones are your theater. Well, a lot of people say, well, why did they put them there? I don't even use them. Well, every top of the line will have them here. But what they found out is everybody's using presets. And the presets used to be up here. And the tabs are down here. So they look at where the presets are now. They're right here, right near the keys. A lot of people say, well, I got to look at the preset, and then when I come back, I can't find my place. So now you can be even holding a note and hit another preset while still holding a note. Isn't that great? Yay! So the presets are right here at my fingertips, and they're spaced out even more, and they're rounded. They made them bigger, rounder, and they have a nice grip on them. So when you hit it, your finger holds on to it. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about the new 0 position presets to start off. Each bank preset, when I touch, like, say, A, 0, without any of the 10, I get a new sound. And then B, C, D, and E has a new sound. The A one has called Frank Renaud. He was a organist from years ago, and he had his own sound. He knew how to set the stops. Well, they captured his sound. Here is Frank Renaud's organ sound. Yay. The next one I'm going to skip to is C. C0, and it says Big's Power in the screen. Now, some people are pipe organ enthusiasts, and they in their church, they have the big pipe organ with the real pipes. Well, there was a man called E. Power Biggs that was a master at Bach stuff, and he would travel to Europe, and he would play on their big pipe organs out there. Well, Lowrey captured a sound, his sound, and this is the Phantom of the Opera sound. This is way better. Here is the original pipe organ, number 2, that everybody has on the Stardust and Royale and stuff. And it's really neat.
Cary?
Yeah.
Cary?
Yes?
Be careful, because when you push that new preset, it's pretty strong.
Oh, yeah, I have to bring down the volume. I'm ready.
We tested it out earlier. When you hear this sound, it just kind of comes through real strong. So there you go.
Here it is. Yay, the new pipe organ. Then I'm going to come over to the category presets. Well, over here we have theater, country, big band, show, and Latin. Each one of those has a new sound in there. Plus all the ones in there, several of them, they put new sounds because it's the A series. I'm going to do the new theater organ sound, Mighty Tibias. Your pipe and theater organ enthusiast. Next one, country, the dobro. A dobro is a guitar with the metal circle thing that's raised in the center by where they strum it, and it's picked, and then they use a slide, and they hold it on their lap. I remember I saw a guy. I was like, oh, he plays the guitar in his lap, but it was a dobro. Well, the dobro, they twang a lot, and what Lowrey did is you don't even have to use your kick switch. You can just hit the key. Here's the dobro. And then if you hit it hard, it'll twang. Look at that. Well, you just hit it a little harder. Isn't that great? That's fun to use, that country one. Dobro. The big band, the trumpet player that used to play with Glenn Miller, his name was Ray Anthony, and he formed his own band. And I'm gonna use the Ray Anthony brass. This is way better than any brass they've ever made so far. And I'm gonna use just the easy button, and I'm gonna show off the virtuoso with this. Now the virtuoso it's right here, and it looks like a keyboard. And every about this much is one note. So watch this. Don't have to play each key. It's just up and down. I'm going to do Somewhere in the Watch Over Me with the Ray Anthony brass and the virtuoso. Yay. So the zero position, Ray Anthony brass. Then I'm going to go to Latin, the new flamenco guitar. It's a great guitar because even the low ones sound good. Flamenco guitar. And then I'm going to press the More button, and I'm going to go into the More presets. Once I press More over here, then in the screen, I've got Sacred, Bells, Jazz, Nostalgic, Lush, Brass, Holidays, and Modern. And then there's another next page in here too. I'm going to start off with the Nostalgic. Now the Nostalgic, they redid them. They're much better, and then they also put new sounds in the bottom, because now over here there is lower harmony. Just as many AOCs, duets, and 4-parts and 5-part harmonies. You have the purple buttons for your upper, like on your organ. Now there's red ones that they put harmony in the lower now. So there's several new big band sounds and string sounds and great stuff that they put on the lower for you. and they did that with the nostalgic. So listen to the new, one of the new sounds is Louis Armstrong and the trumpet shake. Oh, this is great. Watch this. So the trumpet shake will do the little shake just by hitting the key. If you just hold the key just a little longer and then slide. And he's watch this. So I'll do that with a Dixieland. Louis Armstrong. Hey. Now, the Stradivarius violin. They took a violin, the Stradivarius. Now, there was a short time back in 1600s or something when there was the little ice age that the trees got changed, the density of the wood. So that's why there's only a few of them. And when they used the wood for the violins, they had the tone that they could never reproduce, and there's a big difference. So here is the violin, original violin that people have in Bank D2. Just going to show you a little so you can hear the difference. Here's the original violin. The Stradivarius. I love that violin and the cello. You can hear the bow hitting the key. Now I'm going to go to the Guy Lombardo. I really blown away the way they redid the lower keyboard ones. Whole different sound. So here's the Guy Lombardo. So some of you have this on the Stardust and so here's Guy Lombardo on the upper keyboard. Here's the new sax on the lower. That's the new A technology 96 oscillators. You can hear a total difference. And now you got the best of both worlds. So everything you were used to using is there, but then they added the extras to it also. So that's really exciting. Now I'm going to go into the more, I'm going to do the Lush. Wow, they redid these, they made them even better. Lush strings, number 4. Lush Choir. I don't know if you noticed there's those green buttons over here. Some of you have them. They're great, the snare. Like I'm used to getting applause when I do something great, and I don't hear nothing, so I got to give myself applause. Like, yay. That's your applause button. The Lush Reeds, the Glenn Miller sound. So now I'm going to go into the next page. So in the More button here, I hit Next on the bottom of the screen. You just hit like this and see the lights changed. I've got, I was talking about those harmony organs. A lot of people say, well, I don't know how to do that. Well, they already made presets for each one of the new ones over here on the left. You just hit one of them, and you got it. You want the con? Isn't that great? It's already there. But I'm going to do this one on the right called Around the World. They took all of the sounds from all the different nationalities, like the bagpipes, the balalaika, the mandolins, the French accordions, pa, Spanish guitar, another new Spanish guitar, sitar, and the didgeridoo. All in one category, the bagpipe. French accordion. And the zero position guitar was good on Latin, but this one, you can hear another string. Now the mandolin, number 5, great for Godfather. Brain fart there for a second. The balalaika. I remember when someone said, oh, Summer of My Love from Dr. Zhivago, Laura's theme. They used the balalaika. And I'm like, what the heck is the balalaika? And then there it is. It's in here. And it's a Russian type of mandolin. So here's the balalaika. And then we have the didgeridoo. I don't know what song to play with this, but isn't that great? Can have fun with that. So they put all great new pianos called Pianos Plus. I remember a lady bought the Prestige, and she's like, "Where's that Pianos Plus button?" I was like, "It's in the next page." Oh, there it is. So here's the Pianos Plus, and the new grand piano. Piano. Now, there was an instrument called the Majesty, and some people are like, "Oh, nothing sounded as good as my Majesty." And and I love the piano. Well, Lowrey listened, and they put, it's called LX piano because that was an LX series. Here's the grand piano, the new one, but here's the LX piano. And that was made, that's called analog. It's not, it was made, and people liked it, and here it is. But they put honky tonk. Now see this, when someone does this with their hand. That's hard to do. So they put honky tonk repeat, one finger. So I'm going to put on the Charleston rhythm. And then one finger. Pianos Plus. Piano needs sustain, and there is a glide switch in here. I can kick to my left, and it'll make a sustain, but they put one, says sustain piano, and already has sustain built in. The zero position presets are great. The new category presets, the sound effects one. These are great. Tornado with two Oz. Pennsylvania 65000 and the telephone. So I love that one as a telephone for you. And then the symphony and percussion. This one's really great. Enough to use your bass pedals for that one. So I can go on and on. These are great presets. Hope you love them. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the new touch bar. The touch bar, this has a split touch bar, and there's a little thing right here. I don't know if you see it. It's a separator. So this is two different touch bars, and it's now no longer heat sensitive. And the heat was really great for a long time, but sometimes it would act up as the weather changed, and then you had to reset it and stuff. But now it's a touch, just like your phone. You touch the screen, but it's a nice soft touch. You just touch it, and it's angled. I like that it's angled, so when my hand's here, I can drop my thumb down and it hits it really neat. Watch how nice it is. Right away. And that other side, the glide, great. So the new touch bar. And then let's see here, a new touch bar, and I'm going to talk about the styles. So if you have an SU series instrument, I mean, it looks the same. That's what they wanted to make sure and do. They wanted, when people went into this instrument, they'll like say, oh, good, everything's in the same spot. Everything's in the same spot. They made it some improvements. Now, a lot of people said that when they do the variations, the 1, the 2, and then they had to hit them together for the more, they wish they could have had them all together, and that's what they did. There's a button here called variations. So once I press this button here called variations, all of the variations are in the screen. And guess what? They're all named. It doesn't say mellow, exciting, danceable anymore. They're all named. And so I can easily see my choices. And there's a lot more of them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more besides that, the button. So you get 9 rhythms per button. Isn't that neat? Yeah, so a lot of great ones. And I want to demonstrate the new intro 1 and 2. And I'm going to use the rhythm Paradise for this. And here's a little story. So let's say you went to Hawaii and you're all excited, you got there, and they put lays on you, and this is what it sounds like when you got there. But then that night you were having too much fun, and the next day you wake up and you're off on a shore, and these natives are grabbing you, and then they put you on the thing with the stick and the fire, and this is what it sounds like. I think Indiana Jones and Temple of Doom with that one. So what the intro 1 and 2 made fun was that you don't have to use the same intro, especially certain rhythms you use it all the time. Big band, great rhythm, swing band. Goes with a lot. And the intro is in the mood. But what if I'm not doing in the mood? I'll do intro 2. And that was the ending, number 2. Every single style has a new intro. So let's say I did country. Here's the intros. I heard that a lot. Here's the intro number 2. So intro 2, 1 and 2. So I don't know. Now they went really far with this. Did you know that they have an intro 1 major and an intro 1 minor chord, intro 2 major and minor. So you actually have 4 ways of starting it and 4 ways of ending it. Some songs have a minor, like Fly Me to the Moon starts with A minor. So when I did the A minor, it sounds like this. Or, I like that one better. Intro 1 and 2. So you got variety, more variety. I know some people weren't using their intro anymore because they said, it doesn't really match. Well, now it can. And so let's do some really new styles. I'm gonna do one I really love a lot is called Jazz Club. It's in swing, and it's over here on the right column. Jazz Club. We're in the nice club. We dressed up, and the band up there with a piano player is really awesome. And here it is. Jazz Club can play a lot of great stuff with that style. Who likes country? So they put a newer country. New to me is the 90s. That's newer. 70s, 80s, 90s is new stuff to me. So they put Garth's Friends. That's the Garth Brooks one. And this one's great. These, a lot of these great signature style ones, they'll have the name written right in it. Friends in Low Places, Garth's Friends. They give you clues. So if you want the song set up, it'll go and get it for you, but they try to give you clues. Now this one, I'm going to do the intro, and I'm going to start with altar style then. I'm going to go right into the altar style, and then I'll turn it off for the exciting part. Here we go. So then, So then, watch this one. Christmas is coming up, and there's some Christmas rhythms. Some you have to put together several stuff to make it, but we have our Broadway sleigh bells. We've had that one. Which is a faster one, and then we have our lullaby, our waltz, but there was never a medium speed one. We had no one knew what to do. Foxtrot, and it just, you know, that could work. Then you have to take some things out, but they made a new one. It's under Broadway. Jingle Jangles. So the Jingle Jangles is perfect for Winter Wonderland, Let It Snow, Holly Jolly Christmas. So many. Here it comes. And I've got, remember, lower harmony. So I've got beautiful, see, I don't know if you can see, there's a light lit. This is lit and that one's lit. It's all perfect. I already got a great sound on the upper and beautiful strings on the lower. Oh, I forgot to tell you. This is the A series. So let's say I don't know my sounds. And I press my custom button that a lot of you have, and it'll just give me an idea. Not anymore. It tells me in the screen at all times right here in the bottom, it says holiday sounds. And when you press your custom button, a lot of you know about, it describes what's on the upper and lower for every single preset now. So the presets are here at my fingertips, and I can just like be planning my next move. I'll be looking, okay, now I know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave that up there, and I'm going to start off at holiday sounds, and then I'm going to go to number 4, the Leroy Anderson strings for sleigh ride stuff. But I'm just going to use that, and then I see a George Shearings on 8. It's great having it all written out. Here we go. Jingle jangles! Yay!
Woohoo!
Yay! There, I got a yay. Okay, this one right here. Okay, so I wrote down a rhythm I want, but I can't find it. So what button do I press? I know. I'll use Stylist. Stylist is in the screen. But now I have like, I don't know how many rhythms, but probably like 190 or maybe 200 now. I have to sit there and scroll so long, but I'm busy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press keypad. And see, there's a keypad here, but I'm going to hit the top alphabet. A lot of you have seen this before. You hit alphabet here, and it turned into alphabet. And what is it called? It's called floating away. I want the rhythm floating away. So I press the D, E, F. It says F in the top. And I've got 2 choices. Song setup I can use it for, or I can also use it for stylist. And I'm going to use it for stylist, and it cuts right to the Fs. And there's floating away. I got it. It was in soft and easy. So I got it. And this is, I listened to Barbara Streisand's Somewhere, and that's like pretty much the background she used. This one has like no beat, really. A lot of people like it because you don't have to keep up with the beat. You can also hit alter style and get some type of beat. But here it comes. Floating away. Sing away. Yay. So next one, I like fast, exciting stuff a lot too. That one's slow. Next one, Johnny Chances. I know where this one is. It's in the ballad. Johnny Chances. This is great. For Chances Are, Johnny Mathis, Chances Are. I love the ones that they did like this one, that it's all the fill-ins are lined up for you. When you let go, the fill-in comes in automatically, like the San Francisco one. There's another one in Unforgettable. I'm going to do all the fill-ins are and it makes you play better with feeling. So even the alter style is made for the second part, the bridge of the song, of the Chances Are. So here we go. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. I think I got it. Chances Are. Yay. So now when you do the Unforgotten one, and Nat King Cole, when he did the Unforgettable, he had the mysterious strings in the background. That's what I call them. And they're really neat. No, and they're already placed in little spots where there's a tied note. You can let go, and it'll do the fill-in. I'm telling you, it makes you play better because you wait for that fill-in, and when it's done, and you just sound better. Here it is. That was a lot.
Woo,
So,
lots of virtual applause happening right now.
lot of stuff. Oh,
That was
good.
one that where everybody liked.
Great.
Yay!
Now this is, I want to move over to another column of rhythms because this is a Prestige Plus. And what they did is they took some rhythms from organs above this and put them in here. And like the Sterling. And this is a style, it's called Wonderful World. And let's say I'm like, where did they put it? No big deal. I'm going to hit keypad, alphabet, and then W. Stylist. Oh, wait, they didn't put it there. I just remembered. I know where they put them all. They all in the B sharp category. If you go to B, I just relearned that. You go to B, and there's all the new rhythms in order. Isn't that nice they did that? So there it is, Wonderful World. I got sweaty there for a second. All right, anyway, here it comes. Let's see, we got. All right. Oh, the Kenny G sax. That's good. So I'm going to use the Kenny G sax and strings for the Wonderful World. And this is another rhythm that has a fill-in, the French horns that come in automatically. It makes you sound professional. Here we go. Yay! Did you hear Louis in the background? Somehow they did help him.
Hold on, I had to ask everybody. We haven't had an actual live applause since you started. Let's give it up so far for Cary.
Great job, Cary.
Cary has it on a different view, so he can't see all you. I see you all applauding. Yeah, way to go, Cary. Keep it going.
Okay.
All right, you can mute us all now, Cary.
Okay. How about this one? Another Christmas type one. Now, in music, when they take a chord and they hit it together, it's a chord. But when they roll it, what's that called? Good, yes, an arpeggio. And there's a Christmas song that goes with that. But you got to get your left hand doing that. So there's a new style made for Oh Holy Night and songs like it called Holy Night. I think this one came off of the Sterling or one of the... No, it's up. Oh, it's on this one. Holy Night. So I'm going to go to H. I didn't use my shortcut. Oh, there it is. Holy Night. It's under Classic. Listen to this one. Perfect for it. So let's check my sounds. Oh, I got violin, vocal, lush choir. Oh, before, I don't know if you noticed when I was playing some of these sounds, those were the sounds that came out of More. I didn't have to go get them. They came out of Nostalgic and Lush. They already put them in my regular presets. I love that. And that's how I know, is because I can read them. I can see it says Lush Choir right there. So I'll start off with the violin, the cello, the strings, Lush Choir. Everything's ready. Yay! Gotta brush up on that one a little bit. I still got time for Christmas. So when you get it now, you have a few more months yet before you gotta be ready for that Oh Holy Night. So let's see. This one is really neat. Happy Organ's been on organs for a while. Now, like I said, they went back and they redid things. And we're still learning things they redid. And but it's all tells me in the screen. I'm going to go get Happy Organ. And I remember we play up front. And we play in the little organ. There's always some guy coming up and says, "Hey, can you play the Happy Organ?" And he runs away. And they're like, "Happy Organ? What's that?" Well, I finally learned the Happy Organ. And then I saw him. I played it for him. He's like, "That's not Happy Organ." And he ran away. I was like, "Yes, I thought it was." So anyway, the Happy Organ. But through the intro 1 and 2 and the presets, you can do 4 different songs, special songs with just this one rhythm, just at least. The Happy Organ, 96 Tears, Love Potion number 9, and Peter Gunn, all at the same rhythm. And they're just through either the intro 1. So here's Happy Organ, intro 1. Close to Happy Organ. Okay. Now I think D. Intro to D minor chord. I don't know how to play that one, but there it is. You gotta learn that one. Intro to minor. Then I take the style and I put, alter style with preset 3. Oh yeah, I was supposed to save that one for Peter Gunn. But Andrew showed me that 96 Tears one. I stole that one. Now, watch this one. Just go to number 10, and it turns it into Peter Gunn. And great news, has one chord. That's it. That's it. Did it. And then those of you who like Latin, I like Latin. I'm going to go to the Latin, and there's a new one, Latin Big Band. Now, I always thought, when I saw the old movies of the 30s and 40s, I just thought, wow, that must have been great. You know, the clubs they went to, and there was like palm trees inside the club and stuff. And then there's South American clubs. And then Xavier Cugat, and I thought, that must be great. Well, when I heard this rhythm, I like visualized we're walking down and there's steps going down into this club, and this is what it sounds like. Fantasy Island. Yay! And then I'm going to go on to something different now. So I'm going to talk about the USB stick and then the CD. Okay, so the USB, we still use floppies. Floppy people are like, you still use that? Yeah, we use floppies. But they changed. They went into the USB stick. and a lot more information can be stored on it. But I want to show you, this one has its own little drawer, its own little secret drawer. Watch this. Its own little drawer. You can put some sticks in there, and then you put your USB stick. And what you can do is record on the stick. You can put presets on your stick, and people said that it's indestructible. You can wash the stick in the laundry, and it's still fine. But I wouldn't do that. But I just leave the stick in there. But then over here, I want to show you the CD. A lot of people say, "Well, I sent my daughter the stick, and she said it didn't work." Well, no, the stick won't work, but only in the organ if you record a song. So that's why you need the CD. And the CD recorder, when you record it, when it goes on the CD, you can put it in a car, stereo, in your computer. And so you can record on the CD. You could even say stuff like, "Oh, this is Grandma," or "This is so-and-so," and then press record and play some songs. And a lot of people have done that. You could even sing and it'll record it on a CD. But I'm going to use the CD for another use. I love to listen to original recordings and figure out, make it more like the real original. So what I did is I put in here a CD of Moments to Remember, and I found Autumn Leaves. So I'm gonna play the Roger Williams Autumn Leaves, and I'm gonna play along with it. Okay, watch this. Great. So there, I just played the melody. Now I'm going to imitate what I just heard with my Autumn Keys rhythm. So now you can play along with it with the right hand, and you can get better feeling. And then the fun of it is trying to figure out, what did I just hear? So now I can hear I just heard some chords and was like, whoa, I never heard that before. So I use the transposer to figure out what I just matched to them, which is something you got to get with your person with. So I'm going to do my finale with My Way. And it's a new style, and it came off the actual Patriot. Can't believe they put it on
Cary,
here.
is this your finale?
Yeah.
Okay, before you do that, can I just give a couple
Right.
announcements?
Okay.
That way you can mentally prepare for doing it your way. Well, first of all, let me do a quick little, before we head out, let's do a quick little round of applause, an actual one.
Woo! Yay, Cary! Awesome, Cary!
Cary,
Nice demonstration.
Cary, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. If we ever grow up and we're having music, having fun. Well, we're going to have Cary finish off the event with a song that he's obviously going to do his way. And it's a fun style because I think, Cary, what was style, what organ was that introduced on? The My Way style. Wasn't that the Patriot?
Patriot.
The Lowrey Patriot?
Patriot, yeah.
Wow, they put stuff on the Prestige Plus that the Patriot has. Oh my goodness. Why would we do something like that? Oh, so we would encourage people to get them. But anyway, I want to thank you for joining us on this lovely Saturday morning or afternoon or wherever part of the country you are. It's always great to see someone else do some of these Zoom virtual demonstrations and what have you, because then I learned stuff too. I got a bunch of notes that I took down here as he was playing and demonstrating the features. It's always good to see someone else do that. The other thing I want to tell you is I got some great news for you. The great news is that we actually have some Lowrey Prestiges in Arizona and in Florida. The other good news is we got some Prestige Pluses as well. Well, there's a downside to it. The bad news is I did a little quick count, and I found we had about 3 regular Prestiges and 1 or 2 Prestiges Plus. There's less than 1 per store. So anyway, if you like and see what you heard today, I would encourage you to reach out to one of your personal assistants to find out more. We have obviously some great opportunities. As you know, a couple of weeks ago, we did a member appreciation days, which wasn't just isolated to that week. It was really kind of an all month thing. And as we finish off our member appreciation month for the next several days of the week here, we have some really great opportunities. The first opportunity is we have Prestige Pluses available. The second is, depending on your trade, the price points are being offered at very attractive price points with some really great in-store rebates and what have you. So again, I'm going to encourage the staff members to reach out to you, to get with you, to let you know what exciting things we have going on. And again, I want to say thank you to Cary, and we're going to turn it back over to you and finish it off with a wonderful song and a wonderful style that was created on one of our larger models, and it is now on the Prestige Plus.
Yeah. So now this style, because it's from the Patriot, on some of those newer styles, what they would do is after several measures, the rhythm would build and it would grow on its own, and fill-ins would come in later. So the second time through the song, there's all these little echo, da 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 da, like when you go My Way, it does da 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 right next to it. The alter style's big, just like in New York, New York. You hit the alter style, and the drums are hitting. Just like this is going to be the Frank Sinatra version. Here we go. behind it.
Beautiful presentation of the
Good
instrument.
job.
Did it.
Let's give a big round of applause, Mr. Cary Price, everybody.
Woo! Way to go, Cary.
Great job, and there's more to come. Stay tuned in and get with your PAs, and our PAs will be contacting you. We'll talk to you real soon. Thank you, and have a wonderful, joyous afternoon and day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cary. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you.